You're tuned in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's Long Island Ducks game broadcast will begin shortly. Every game this season will be broadcast live on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network with high-definition video and audio via Boxcast. Fans can tune into the game on the Ducks' official Facebook page or YouTube channel, as well as the team's official website, liducks.com. Thank you for tuning in, and stand by for complete coverage of today's game. 2021 individual game tickets are now on sale. Fans can purchase their tickets by calling 631-940-TIXX, going online to liducks.com, or visiting the Ducks mobile app. Season ticket packages and 10-game plans are also available. To find out more information and secure your seats, please call 631-940-3825 to speak with someone in our ticket office. Get your business recognized by hundreds of thousands of Long Islanders by taking advantage of the advertising and sponsorship opportunities currently available with the Long Island Ducks. For more information, please call 631-940-3825, extension 106, or check us out on the web at liducks.com. The Ducks offer many packages available for groups to enjoy a game. The team offers block seating, pregame and in-game picnics, luxury suites, our exclusive party deck, and so much more. In addition, groups have the opportunity to take part in a variety of exclusive experiences. Group ticket packages are now on sale. For more information on Ducks group outings, please call 631-940-3825 to speak with the group sales department. Looking for official Long Island Ducks merchandise, hard-to-find memorabilia, team apparel, and so much more? Then be sure to check out the Waddle-In Shop, the official merchandise store of the Ducks. Fans can visit the shop online anytime at liducks.com by clicking the merchandise icon. The store is open on game days from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., and then during the game from inside the ballpark only, and on non-game days from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Children 14 and under can become members of the Bethpage Federal Credit Union Long Island Ducks Kids Club today. Kids will receive a unique gift package and take part in a variety of fun activities that come with being a member of the Kids Club. For more information on how to sign your child up, please visit liducks.com or call 631-940-3825. Quackerjack, the 11-time Best Long Island mascot, is now available for appearances at parties and other special events throughout the Long Island community. Please fill out and submit an appearance request form at liducks.com or contact the Community Relations Department at 631-940-3825 to book an appearance. Once again, thank you for tuning in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's game will begin momentarily. You're tuned in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's Long Island Ducks game broadcast will begin shortly. Every game this season will be broadcast live on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network with high-definition video and audio via Boxcast. Fans can tune into the game on the Ducks' official Facebook page or YouTube channel, as well as the team's official website, liducks.com. Thank you for tuning in, and stand by for complete coverage of today's game. 2021 individual game tickets are now on sale. Fans can purchase their tickets by calling 631-940-TIXX, going online to liducks.com, or visiting the Ducks mobile app. Season ticket packages and 10-game plans are also available. To find out more information and secure your seats, please call 631-940-3825 to speak with someone in our ticket office. Get your business recognized by hundreds of thousands of Long Islanders by taking advantage of the advertising and sponsorship opportunities currently available with the Long Island Ducks. For more information, please call 631-940-3825, extension 106, or check us out on the web at liducks.com. The Ducks offer many packages available for groups to enjoy a game. The team offers block seating, pregame and in-game picnics, luxury suites, our exclusive party deck, and so much more. In addition, groups have the opportunity to take part in a variety of exclusive experiences. Group ticket packages are now on sale. For more information on Ducks group outings, please call 631-940-3825 to speak with the group sales department. Looking for official Long Island Ducks merchandise, hard-to-find memorabilia, team apparel, and so much more? Then be sure to check out the Waddle-In Shop, the official merchandise store of the Ducks. Fans can visit the shop online anytime at liducks.com by clicking the merchandise icon. The store is open on game days from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., and then during the game from inside the ballpark only, and on non-game days from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Children 14 and under can become members of the Bethpage Federal Credit Union Long Island Ducks Kids Club today. Kids will receive a unique gift package and take part in a variety of fun activities that come with being a member of the Kids Club. For more information on how to sign your child up, please visit liducks.com or call 631-940-3825. Quackerjack, the 11-time Best Long Island mascot, is now available for appearances at parties and other special events throughout the Long Island community. Please fill out and submit an appearance request form at liducks.com or contact the Community Relations Department at 631-940-3825 to book an appearance. Once again, thank you for tuning in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's game will begin momentarily. You're tuned in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's Long Island Ducks game broadcast will begin shortly. Every game this season will be broadcast live on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network with high-definition video and audio via Boxcast. Fans can tune into the game on the Ducks' official Facebook page or YouTube channel, as well as the team's official website, liducks.com. Thank you for tuning in, and stand by for complete coverage of today's game. 2021 individual game tickets are now on sale. Fans can purchase their tickets by calling 631-940-TIXX, going online to liducks.com, or visiting the Ducks mobile app. Season ticket packages and 10-game plans are also available. To find out more information and secure your seats, please call 631-940-3825 to speak with someone in our ticket office. Get your business recognized by hundreds of thousands of Long Islanders by taking advantage of the advertising and sponsorship opportunities currently available with the Long Island Ducks. For more information, please call 631-940-3825, extension 106, or check us out on the web at liducks.com. The Ducks offer many packages available for groups to enjoy a game. The team offers block seating, pregame and in-game picnics, luxury suites, our exclusive party deck, and so much more. In addition, groups have the opportunity to take part in a variety of exclusive experiences. Group ticket packages are now on sale. For more information on Ducks group outings, please call 631-940-3825 to speak with the group sales department. Looking for official Long Island Ducks merchandise, hard-to-find memorabilia, team apparel, and so much more? Then be sure to check out the Waddle-In Shop, the official merchandise store of the Ducks. Fans can visit the shop online anytime at liducks.com by clicking the merchandise icon. The store is open on game days from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., and then during the game from inside the ballpark only, and on non-game days from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Children 14 and under can become members of the Bethpage Federal Credit Union Long Island Ducks Kids Club today. Kids will receive a unique gift package and take part in a variety of fun activities that come with being a member of the Kids Club. For more information on how to sign your child up, please visit liducks.com or call 631-940-3825. Quackerjack, the 11-time Best Long Island mascot, is now available for appearances at parties and other special events throughout the Long Island community. Please fill out and submit an appearance request form at liducks.com or contact the Community Relations Department at 631-940-3825 to book an appearance. Once again, thank you for tuning in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's game will begin momentarily.
This is Long Island Ducks Baseball.
Justin Davies at the plate, the winning run at third. Crowd going nuts. Swung on, bouncing ball left side, off the mitt, up third baseman Brad Strauss. Here comes Willie Rodriguez. Justin Davies has done it again. The Ducks are one flag away from the championship.
Jason Johnson makes the catch. He makes the catch, and the Long Island Ducks have swept the Camden River Sharks. They are the 2004 Atlantic League champions.
Line bust up the third baseline. Esquivel charging in. They're not going to have a play, and the Ducks are the champions of the Atlantic League here in 2012. Going back is Adam Bailey. He settles under it. He makes the catch, and for a second straight year, the Atlantic League trophy will reside on Long Island. Swung on and missed for strike three. The Long Island Ducks have come to Texas, and they'll be bringing the trophy back home to Long Island. The Long Island Ducks are the 2019 Atlantic League champions.
And now it's time for the Long Island Ducks pregame show.
Live from Clipper Magazine Stadium in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. It's time once again for Long Island Ducks baseball. This afternoon, the Lancaster Barnstormers host the reigning Atlantic League of Professional Baseball champion Long Island Ducks in the third of a four-game weekend series and game one of a single-admission doubleheader. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Mike Moore, and I'd like to thank you so much for tuning into Ducks baseball today across the globe on liducks.com, on youtube.com/ducksbaseball, and on Facebook Live, making us a part of your Sunday afternoon entertainment. The Ducks are on an absolute roll right now, winners of 7 consecutive games and 10 of their last 14. They are at their high watermark of the season, 15 games above 500 at 54-39. Currently 18-16 in the second half of play, 22-20 on the road. The Ducks are tied for first with the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs, 3 games ahead of the York Revolution and 3.5 games in front of the Lancaster Barnstormers. Long Island is looking to make it 8 consecutive victories overall in the opener of this single admission doubleheader, with both contests slated for 7 innings of play. The Lancaster Barnstormers are going in an absolutely different direction. They are 44-49 overall, 14-19 in the second half, and 23-26 here at Clipper Magazine Stadium. They have lost a season-high 7 consecutive games, 9 of their last 12, and they've dropped 15 of their last 22 contests overall. The Barnstormers are currently in 4th place, 3.5 games behind the front-running Long Island Ducks and Southern Maryland Blue Crabs for first place in the second half of the North Division standings. Again, this is a single admission doubleheader. Game number 1 has a 1 o'clock first pitch scheduled, and that will be 7 innings of play. The nightcap as well will take place approximately 30 minutes after the conclusion of the opener, and that game is slated for 7 innings also. The reason for this twin bill is that because the last time the Long Island Ducks were here at Clipper Magazine Stadium for a 3-game series, the middle game on August the 18th was postponed due to inclement weather, and that's why we have this twin bill scheduled today, as the Ducks are playing games 3 and 4 of a 7-game road trip. Following the nightcap, Long Island will head to Waldorf, Maryland. They'll enjoy tomorrow off and open up a critical 3-game midweek series on Tuesday night against a team tied with them for first place in the second half of the North Division standings in the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. We'll take our first break of the afternoon. And when the pregame show continues, we will talk a little bit more about last night's victory for the Ducks. 6-2 was the final over the Lancaster Barnstormers here at Clipper Magazine Stadium, as Joe Iorio was fantastic once again. So we'll recap that game for you as we get you set for a double dip here in the Keystone State on an absolutely gorgeous Sunday afternoon in Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
Hey fans, this is manager Wally Backman, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
When we see Long Island, we see you. Because at Catholic Health, we know that it's your remarkable lives that breathe life into our island. So at every Catholic Health hospital, practice, and care facility, we're able to provide the highest quality, most innovative care for your body, because our culture cherishes your humanity. Long live Long Island.
Take your group out to the game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nicolak Dream Team, or put on a pregame performance. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks baseball. Good times every time.
Last night, the Long Island Ducks defeated the Lancaster Barnstormers. 6-2 was the final in the second of a four-game weekend series here at Clipper Magazine Stadium. Long Island jumped out in front 2-0 in the top half of the second inning against Lancaster starting pitcher Augie Silk, thanks to L.J. Mazzilli hustling down the line from third base on a wild pitch thrown by Silk, and a run-scoring two-base hit produced by Ramon Flores that allowed Chris Shaw to cross the plate. The Ducks got some much-needed insurance by way of the two-out variety in the sixth inning when Vladimir Frias drove in Flores and Johnny Turbo with a base knock, and the visitors jumped out in front. 5-2 was the score. The bullpen duo of Brady Dragmeyer and Ricky Eusebio did the rest, firing three scoreless innings, with Eusebio erasing all six batters he faced, including striking out the final two hitters in his debut for the flock, as Long Island won their seventh consecutive game overall. Joe Iorio was terrific once again, picking up the win. He improved to 10-2 on the season, allowing just 2 runs on 4 hits. One of the 4 hits, a home run, in 6 innings pitched. Iorio walked 3 and struck out 2. The only blemish, as I said, was a 2-run home run off the bat of Blake Galen in the 4th inning. That made it 3-2 in favor of the Ducks, but they scored 3 big insurance runs later on in the contest to give the game its final score of 6-2. Iorio has been fantastic, as I mentioned, 10-2 now on the season. Silk suffered the loss, dropping to 4-5, surrendering 6 runs, 5 earned on 7 hits across 6 2/3 innings, walking 6, striking out 7, hitting 1 batter, and tossing a pair of wild pitches. L.J. Mazzilli led the offensive attack for the Ducks, collecting 2 hits. He also scored a pair of runs and stole 2 bases. Mazzilli, a terrific base runner all season long for the flock. LJ is now a perfect 15 for 15 in stolen base attempts. So the Ducks are continuing a stretch in which they're playing 14 consecutive games versus the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs and Lancaster Barnstormers. The first 7 took place at Fairfield Properties Ballpark, and the Ducks went 6-1. The next 7 will be away from Central Islip, with the 4 games here in Lancaster and then 3 more in Southern Maryland. And boy, have the Ducks been successful during this gauntlet of games versus 2 opponents in their division by taking the first 2 games of this series. 9 games into this stretch, the Ducks are now 8-1 with 5 games to go versus Southern Maryland and Lancaster. And it really puts a dent in the Barnstormers' postseason push. and it gets very intriguing moving forward too in terms of the potential fight for the second half South Division crown between Southern Maryland and Long Island, with those teams facing off for a 3-game midweek series in Waldorf beginning on Tuesday. Now, obviously, we cannot count out the Lancaster Barnstormers or the York Revolution. The Revs are just 3 games behind Southern Maryland and Long Island, but the Revs have dropped the first 3 games of their series against the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs in Waldorf, so that hurts their postseason push. But even Lancaster, despite having lost 7 in a row, 9 of their last 12, and 15 of 22, are playing in game number 32 in the second half. So including today's game number 1, 29 games to go for the Barnstormers, and they're only 3.5 games behind the Ducks and the Blue Crabs. So anything can happen, but it just seems like these two teams are going in a different direction as we near the postseason in the Atlantic League. So we'll keep an eye on that, and later on in the broadcast, we'll discuss what's happening in the South Division as well in 2021. The Lexington Legends, in their inaugural season, won the first half South Division championship. So the two teams that know they will be playing serious October baseball right now are the Long Island Ducks and the Lexington Legends. So we will see what happens moving forward as we turn the calendar to the month of September, where the Ducks are 8-2, and get ready for yet another game here as the Ducks try to stay healthy and make the push towards another Atlantic League of Professional Baseball Championship. We'll take another break, and when the pregame show continues, we will take a look at this afternoon's Game 1 starting lineups. Then we'll have the Star Spangled Banner performance, and then first pitch. It's the Barnstormers and the Ducks. It's a twin bill here in Lancaster, and it's all coming up next.
Hey fans, this is pitching coach Darren Downs, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Sayville Ford, the no-fees dealer, has been family-owned and operated since 1957. Their state-of-the-art facility features a spacious showroom with a giant inventory of new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles. Plus, every vehicle comes with a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Some exclusions apply. And their service department is open from 6 a.m. to 1 a.m. with enclosed service drives for your convenience and comfort. Sayville Ford, Long Island's Ford giant, is conveniently located off exit 50 on Sunrise Highway or online at SayvilleFord.com.
Remember what life used to be like? Before the virus, before the isolation. Remember the sights, the sounds, and those incredible smells? Remember when you didn't have to be 6 feet apart and there were reasons to celebrate? Remember what that felt like? It's time to make new memories to remember. Welcome back. Get tickets at liducks.com. liducks.com.
The Lancaster Barnstormers have taken the field, and we are just about ready to go here in Game 1 of our single admission doubleheader. But before Dominic DiSabatino throws the first pitch to Vladimir Frias, we are going to step aside as we honor America and those who serve to protect it with the singing of this afternoon's Star Spangled Banner.
Oh, say, can you see? What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, all the ramparts we watched were so gallant.
A well-deserved round of applause. A terrific performance of this afternoon's Star-Spangled Banner. All of the pomp and circumstance has taken place. And now it is time for Long Island Ducks Baseball. Again, we thank you so much for tuning into Ducks Baseball this afternoon across the globe on LADucks.com, on YouTube.com/DucksBaseball, and on Facebook Live, making us a part of your Sunday afternoon entertainment. Let's take a look at the starting lineups in this afternoon's game number 1. First, for the visiting Long Island Ducks, Vladimir Frias will lead off and play shortstop. Steve Lombardozzi, the second baseman, bats number 2 in the order. Daniel Fields is the designated hitter. He will bat third. In the cleanup position is the center fielder, L.J. Mazzilli. Davidson Romero gets to start at third base, batting 5th. Chris Shaw, the first baseman, hits 6th. Hector Sanchez, the catcher, bats 7th. Ramon Flores in left field bats 8th. And rounding out the starting lineup in game number 1 for the Long Island Ducks, batting 9th and playing right field, is Johnny Turbo. The starting pitcher this afternoon in game 1 for the Ducks is their pitching coach, Darren Downs. The left-hander is 3-4 with a 4.63 earned run average. For the Lancaster Barnstormers, Melvin Mercedes will lead off and play second base. Alejandro Diaz, the right fielder, will bat second. Blake Galen is the designated hitter, batting third. Hitting cleanup is the first baseman, Kelly Dugan. Ladarius Clark, the center fielder, bats 5th. Blake Alleman at third base hits 6th. Trayvon Robinson plays left field and bats 7th. Anthony Peroni, the catcher, hits 8th. And Cleyu Luis Rondon, the shortstop, will hit 9th. The starting pitcher in game number 1 for Lancaster is the right-hander, Dominic DiSabatino. He is 9-6 on the season with a 7.67 earned run average. Our game time temperature under sunny skies is 82 degrees. It's an absolutely gorgeous Sunday afternoon for baseball here in the Keystone State. The humidity is at 54% and the winds are out of the west-southwest at 11 miles per hour. The umpires in this afternoon's game number 1 behind home plate, it's Bill Worthington. Bill Reuter is the first base umpire and Nicholas Mull is the umpire over at third. Vladimir Frias will step into the batter's box. He's a switch hitter batting left against the right-hander DiSabatino, wearing number 1 and playing shortstop. This is game number 61 for Vladdy overall. He's batting .319 with 6 home runs and 43 runs batted in. So we are just about ready to go. Game number 1 of our single admission doubleheader. Both games slated for 7 innings of play. The nightcap has a first pitch approximately 1/2 hour after the conclusion of our opener. Play ball, says home plate umpire Bill Worthington. Working from the first base side of the rubber, Dominic DiSabatino gets a sign from his battery mate Anthony Peroni. He kicks and fires the first pitch of the afternoon. It's a fastball that is fouled down the left field line out of play, and we are underway. DiSabatino is making his 21st appearance and 18th game start. Again, the record 9-6 with a 7.67 earned run average. The 0-1 to Vladdy. It's a fastball that misses away, 1 ball and 1 strike. DiSabatino has pitched 88 innings and has surrendered 78 runs on 116 hits. 75 of the runs have been earned. 1-1 to Frias is lined the other way for a base hit. Great start for the Ducks as Vladimir Frias picks up a clean leadoff single to left. So Frias wastes no time against DiSabatino, picking up leadoff opposite field single. And for Vladdy, that is now a 15-game on-base streak and 11-game hitting streak. In steps Steve Lombardozzi, switch hitter batting left, wearing number 2 and playing second base. This is game number 93 for Lombo overall. The Ducks are playing in their 94th game. He's hitting .316, leading the team in home runs with 13 and RBIs at 65. Finishing out the numbers for DiSabatino. 51 walks this year, 72 strikeouts, 17 home runs surrendered. That is the most by a Barnstormers pitcher. And 7 batters hit. Lombardozzi bunts the first pitch to the left of home. Pouncing on it is Peroni, and he fires the first in time for the first out of the afternoon. But it's a successful sacrifice bunt for Steve Lombardozzi, as he will get the handshakes in the dugout. The bunt goes 2-3. And the Ducks have a runner in scoring position for Daniel Fields. DiSabatino has a batting average against of .322. He's thrown at 9 wild pitches. and the 17-hit batsman, along with the 7-hit batsman and 17 home runs. So some control issues for the right-hander and a very high ERA at 7.67. Frias is in scoring position at second base. First pitch to Daniel Fields is fouled off of his bat twice. It's pounded behind home plate and then ricocheted a second time off of Daniel's bat. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Fields is a left-handed hitter wearing number 29. He is the DH today in Game 1. Batting average stands at .303. He has 11 home runs and 45 RBIs. Fields had a grand slam home run in the opening game of this series on Friday night. DiSabatino looks back at Frias, who's dancing off the second base bag. The 0-1 pitch is a fastball low, 1 ball and 1 strike. The sacrifice bunt for Lombardozzi was his first of the season. Pitch to Daniel. It's fouled off of his foot. 1-2 is the count. Defensively for Lancaster, Kelly Dugan is at first base. Melvin Mercedes is at second. Clayu Luis Rondon is the shortstop. And Blake Alleman is over at third. Trayvon Robinson is in left field. Ladarius Clark is the center fielder. Alejandro De Aza is over in right field. And the battery this afternoon in Game 1 has Anthony Perrone catching Dominic DiSabatino. 1-2 is the count to Daniel Fields. 1 out and 1 on in the top of the first, just underway from Clipper Magazine Stadium. Game 1 of a single admission doubleheader. From the belt, DiSabatino's 1-2 to Fields. It's pulled to the right side. Sliding over is Melvin Mercedes, and now he boots it, and everybody is safe. The defensive struggles continue for the Lancaster Barnstormers. It will be an error charge to Melvin Mercedes, and the Ducks have runners at the corners with 1 down for LJ Mazzilli. Mercedes had an unbelievable defensive game last night, taking base hits away from Steve Lombardozzi and Vladimir Frias on ground balls up the middle to begin the game. But that time he slides over to his left and boots the ground ball. That is the Barnstormers' 110th error this season, second most in the Atlantic League, and their 5th in this series. So first and third, 1 down for LJ Mazzilli, right-handed batter wearing number 13. He's the center fielder, playing in game number 77. He leads the team in batting at .335 and has 6 homers and 56 RBIs. First pitch to Maz is a fly ball to center field. In comes Ladarius Clark in right center field. He makes the catch. Tagging is Frias. The throw to the plate is not in time. It's a sacrifice fly for LJ Mazzilli, and 4 batters into the ball game. The Ducks take a 1-0 lead.
Number 21, Davidson Romero.
So the Long Island Ducks take advantage of the error by Melvin Mercedes, as Mazzilli drives in his 57th run here in 2021. Fields holds it first. Now there's 2 away. The batter will be Davidson Romero, right-handed hitter wearing number 21. He's playing third base. This is game number 54 for Davidson. He's hitting .263 with 6 home runs and 31 runs batted in. The error by Mercedes was his 5th this season. First pitch fastball is taken on the outer half for a called strike. Lancaster has the second worst fielding percentage in the Atlantic League at .967, only trailing York in league worst .962. And the Revs have the most errors in the Atlantic League at .129. 0-1 fastball misses away, 1 ball and 1 strike. Dominic DiSabatino, with those 9 victories, enters today's start 4th overall in the Atlantic League in wins. Romero lines it into left past the reach of Rondon for a base hit. So the inning continues as Davidson Romero has a clean single.
Number 22, the first baseman, Chris Shaw.
And that will bring up Chris Shaw. Left-handed batter wearing number 24, getting the start at first, 22 I should say, getting the start at first base. This is game number 24 for Shaw, who's hitting .213 with no home runs and 6 RBIs. Always important to strike first in a 7-inning game, and that's what the Ducks have done here, looking for some more. First pitch to Shaw is a fastball taken for a called strike. Oh, 1 to Shaw is fouled out of play. Dominic DiSabatino is 6'4", 210 pounds, 25 years old, from Middletown, Delaware. And he has peaked at the low A level in his professional career. The 0-2 to Shaw. Misses inside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. When the Ducks score first this season, they are 31-12, so that's a good sign for Darren Downs moving forward. He's hoping for some more run support here in the opening inning. 1-2 to Shaw is fouled out of play. Today marks the 18th and 19th meetings of the year between the Ducks and Barnstormers. Long Island holds a 10-7 lead in the season series, while going 4-3 here at Clipper Magazine Stadium thus far. Again, the 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed. Strike 3, side retired. And DiSabatino beats Shaw with the heater for his first strikeout of the afternoon, but the Ducks take the lead against the right-hander in the top of the first as they pick up 1 run on 2 hits. There was 1 error and 2 runners left on base after 1/2 inning of play. Here in game number 1, the score is the Long Island Ducks 1 and the Lancaster Barnstormers coming up to bat.
Hey fans, this is outfielder and hitting coach Lou Ford, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Going way back is Joe Holden, and he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1.
That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
Fans, every walk by a Ducks batter this season is a First National Bank of LI walk to first. For 93 years, the First National Bank of LI has been helping their clients succeed. They invite you to experience their customer-first approach for yourself. Visit fnbli.com. Darren Downs has a 1-0 lead as the Barnstormers come to bat here in the bottom half of the first inning. Melvin Mercedes will lead off, be followed by Alejandro De Aza and Blake Galen. Mercedes, a switch hitter, batting right against the left-hander Downs, wearing number 3 and playing second base. This is game number 42 overall for Mercedes. He's hitting .361 with 1 home run and 25 runs batted in. Darren Downs, the Long Island Ducks pitching coach, getting ready to begin his afternoon on the bump. He works from the first base side of the rubber, and the first pitch to Mercedes is a fastball taken on the inner half for a called strike 1. Darren Downs is 6'3", 200 pounds, 36 years old, from Royal Palm Beach, Florida. This is his 18th season of professional baseball. One pitch is fouled to the screen. Defensively for the Flock, Chris Shaw is at first base. Steve Lombardozzi is at second. Vladimir Frias is the shortstop, and Davison Romero is over at third. Left to right in the outfield, it's Ramon Flores, LJ Mazzilli, and Johnny Turbo, with Hector Sanchez catching Darren Downs. The 0-2 to Mercedes. It's pulled foul. Downs is making his 15th game start. He's 3-4 with a 4.63 earned run average. In 72 innings, Darren has allowed 38 runs on 78 hits. 37 of the 38 runs have been earned. He's walked 24 and struck out 70. 7 batters hit and 5 home runs allowed. Again, the 0-2. And that's upstairs, 1 ball and 2 strikes. The opposition is hitting .280 against Darren Downs this season. And he has also thrown 4 wild pitches thus far. The 1-2 popped up behind home plate. Hector Sanchez gives a look, but that will land in the crowd. Right-handed batters against Downs this year are hitting .274. Darren has a high first inning ERA at 6.43, 10 earned runs in 14 innings pitched. Trying to put a dent in that statistic in search of a shutout frame here. 2 pitch misses down low. Shut down frame, I should say, excuse me. Count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Darren has 6 quality starts in his 14 so far this season. 2-2 pitch. There's a high pop-up foul ground first base side. Sanchez runs out of room, so a long turn at the plate to begin the afternoon by Melvin Mercedes, as this at-bat will require at least 8 pitches. The Ducks, behind Darren Downs in his 14 game starts this year, are averaging 4.7 runs per game, 66 runs in those 14 starts. And Long Island is at even 500 when Downs has towed the rubber so far. 7-7 is their record. Darren is 1-3 with a 5.68 earned run average away from Fairfield Properties Ballpark. Again, the 2-2. Check swing, and he did not go around, says Bill Reuter. Mercedes has run the count full. Downs does not have a record yet this season in day games, and an earned run average of 13.5. Most of his starts in 2021 have been under the lights. The payoff pitch is lined to right field. Moving over a few steps is Johnny Turbo, and he makes the catch.
Right fielder number 30.
So on the 9th pitch of the at-bat, Downs wins the battle against Melvin Mercedes. 1 out and nobody on for Alejandro De Aza. Left-handed batter wearing number 37, getting the start in right field today. This is game number 84 for De Aza overall. He's hitting .332 with 9 homers and 59 driven in. Left-handed batters surprisingly have a better average against Downs than righties. Righties, I mentioned, .274. Left-handers are batting .292. First pitch is in at the knees for a called strike. De Aza has 23 doubles on the season. Fifth best in the Atlantic League. 0-2 is the count. Darren Downs is making his third start against Lancaster this season. His prior two were both at Fairfield Properties Ballpark. 0-1 with a no decision and a 6.75 earned run average. A total of 8 innings pitched. 13 hits allowed on 7 runs. 6 of the 7 runs were earned, 2 walks and 7 strikeouts. 0-2 to De Aza. Slider in the dirt. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Downs is making his 5th career appearance versus the Lancaster Barnstormers, all as a starter. 1-1 with a 4.08 earned run average. 17 2/3 innings pitched. 21 hits allowed and 10 runs. 8 earned runs and a 6-1 strikeout to walk ratio. 3 free passes and 18 punch-outs. Another slider down low, and that levels a count at 2-2. Darren Downs tallied the win in his last start as the Ducks defeated the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs 9-0 this past Tuesday night at Fairfield Properties Ballpark. Win number 3 on the season for the Southpaw. The 2-2 to De Aza is popped up to the right side of the infield. Shading his eyes from the sun is Chris Shaw, and in fair territory, he makes the catch. 2 men away.
Hitter number 2, Blake Galen.
Base is empty for Blake Galen. Left-handed batter wearing number 2. He is the designated hitter. Game number 66 for Galen overall. He's hitting .283 with 15 home runs and 61 runs batted in. First pitch is a fastball cut on and missed. Good rising heater from Darren Downs at 86 miles per hour. In that victory on Tuesday night in Central Islip versus Southern Maryland, Downs tossed 7 scoreless innings on just 2 hits, while walking 3 and striking out 10. The 10 strikeouts matches a team high in punch-outs that he also recorded on August 3rd against Southern Maryland in a 4-0 triumph at Regency Furniture Stadium. Check swing and the appeal to Nicholas Mull. No swing, says the third base umpire. 2-1 is the count. In the win on Tuesday evening, Downs threw a total of 96 pitches, 59 of which were strikes, a 61% success ratio. The 2-1. Taken for a called strike, and that was actually strike 3. My apologies, side retired. So Downs does indeed pick up that shutdown inning as he tallies his first strikeout of the afternoon, getting Blake Galen looking. The Ducks just retired the Barnstormers 1-2-3, making this another PSEG Long Island energy efficient inning. With energy efficiency programs from PSEG Long Island, saving on your electric bill is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Visit psegline.com/efficiency. It's just one more way PSEG Long Island is making things work for you. We move to the top of the second in game number 1, with Long Island leading Lancaster by the score of 1-0.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Joe Iorio, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSEG Long Island wants you to know how to save energy and money in your home. Did you know energy-efficient appliances can use up to 25% less energy? Here's how to save. PSEG Long Island offers money-saving rebates when you purchase Energy Star appliances. Discover how a little energy efficiency know-how can mean savings in your home. Find more energy efficiency tips, tools, and money-saving rebates at pseglinY.com/save money.
Want an awesome birthday without all the hassle? Book your Kona Ice birthday party with the Ducks today. 2 brand new packages are now available, including our exclusive game room suite. Along with enjoying an exciting Ducks game, your birthday child and his or her friends will have a blast playing video games on Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation 4 in their very own private luxury suite. Plus, they'll be treated to food, beverages, snacks, and much more. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, the party of a lifetime.
The 2021 season of Ducks Baseball is presented by Catholic Health. Visit them online at chsli.org. Catholic Health, long live Long Island. 1-0 Ducks as we move to the top of the second. Hector Sanchez will lead off. He'll be followed by Ramon Flores and Johnny Turbo. Sanchez, a switch hitter, batting left, wearing number 33 and doing the catching here in the opener. This is game number 64 for Hector as he takes strike one at the knees from Dominic DiSabatino. Sanchez is batting .248 with 12 home runs and 50 RBIs. Fans, Hector Sanchez is the 10th batter of today's game. Did you know you could join Planet Fitness for as low as $10 a month? Visit planetfitness.com today to find your nearest club and learn more. Sanchez has a second life as he pops the 0-1 pitch up into foul territory. And moving over near the Long Island Ducks third base dugout was Blake Alleman. He tried to make the basket catch, but unable to do so. The count is 0-2 to Hector Sanchez. Fastball misses up high, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Changeup misses away, leveling the count at 2-2. They're charging an error to Blake Alleman. His third in the last game plus. That's 18 errors for Alleman on the season, and the second in this game surrendered by the Barnstormers. Sanchez, it's a fly ball to deep right field. Looking up is Diaz. Goodbye home run. Hector Sanchez remains scorching hot against the Lancaster Barnstormers. His solo home run over the right field wall gives the Ducks a 2-0 lead. For Sanchez, that is his 13th round tripper of the season and RBI number 51 overall. And the numbers are just absolutely insane versus Lancaster. He came into this game hitting .360 and now has 7 home runs and 21 RBIs versus the Barnstormers. First pitch to Ramon Flores misses outside for ball 1. So the Ducks take advantage of the dropped foul ball by Blake Alleman and extend their lead to 2-0. Flores, a left-handed batter wearing number 15, playing left field. This is game number 40 for Ramon. He's hitting .241 with 3 homers and 22 driven in. .1-0. Fouled out of play. That's the Ducks' 88th home run this season. If the Ducks hit 100 home runs this year, they've met the Chappie's Home Run Challenge, and Chappie's Funeral Homes will donate $5,000 to the Quacker Jack Foundation. 12 round trippers away from the magic number. Flores, it's a towering pop-up to the left side of the infield. Blake Alleman moves under it and makes the catch for the first out. I have said this over the course of this entire series. You do not want to give a good team extra outs. The Ducks have the best record in the Atlantic League. And instead of 2 out and nobody on, a run is in for the Flock with 1 away. As Hector Sanchez launched a solo home run after his at-bat was extended on the dropped foul ball pop-up by Blake Alleman. Here's Johnny Turbo, right-handed batter wearing number 14, playing right field. This pitch is swung on and missed. Turbo is playing in game number 78 overall, hitting .294 with 4 home runs and 20 runs batted in. Turbo lines it into the gap in left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Backhanded by Clark as he fires it back in. And that will hold Johnny Turbo to a 1-out single. Turbo wasting no time, extending his hitting streak to 3 consecutive games. And now the speedy outfielder has reached base safely in 14 straight contests. Back to the top of the order, and Vladimir Frias, who gave the keynote in this afternoon's game number 1, singling to the opposite field and left. And he later came across to score the first run of the ball game on a sacrifice fly off the bat of L.J. Mazzilli back in inning number 1. Turbo, a team-leading 23 stolen bases in 28 attempts. See if he may be on the move in this at-bat to Vladdy. He is running, and the first pitch is taken for ball 1, and the throw is not in time. Johnny Turbo has his team-leading 24th stolen base in 29 attempts. And the Ducks have a runner in scoring position to count 1-0 to Vladimir Frias. Turbo is now tied for 3rd in the Atlantic League in bags swiped. The Ducks steal their 114th base this season in 134 attempts. That's 3rd best in the Atlantic League, and they have an 85% success ratio. They are now 5 for 6 in the stolen base department in this series. 16 for 21 in stolen base attempts versus Lancaster this season, better than a 75% success ratio. And Long Island has also successfully stolen their 13th base in their last 14 tries. The 20 caught stealing for the Ducks is the 2nd fewest in the Atlantic League. Only the Lexington Legends have been thrown out fewer times at 15, but here's the big difference. Lexington is 68 for 83, so they have 68 stolen bases and 15 times caught. The Ducks have been caught 20 times, but have almost twice as many stolen bases. Lexington has 68, and the Ducks have 114. A big difference. And they just continue to be running at will, not only in this series, but against the entire Atlantic League of Professional Baseball. Earlier this season, the Ducks set a franchise record with 10 stolen bases in a single game. That was part of a matinee affair versus the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs on August 5th in Waldorf. A 13-6 triumph for the Flock. The Barnstormers have committed 6 errors now in this series, including their 2 this afternoon in Game 1, and 111 errors overall. Turbo dancing off the second base bag. DiSabatino trying to keep as close of a look as he can at the speedy base runner. The home run for Sanchez was the team worst 18th tater surrendered by DiSabatino. Again, a look back at second base at Johnny Turbo. The Ducks lead the all-time series over the Barnstormers 160-148, but Lancaster is 80-75 here at Clipper Magazine Stadium. DiSabatino throws the pitch to Frias, but right before the pitch is thrown, Frias, looking for time, has it granted to him by home plate umpire Bill Worthington, so no pitch. And the count remains 1 ball and no strikes. Frias had a 2-out, 2-run single last night. He gave the Ducks some much-needed insurance as they turned a 3-2 lead into a 5-2 cushion en route to a 6-2 victory. 1-1 to Frias. With his single today to begin the ballgame, Vladdy has now reached base safely, as I mentioned, in 15 consecutive games going back to August 28th. Prior to today's single, he was hitting .355 during that stretch. Long look back at Turbo, and again, DiSabatino really taking a lot of time focusing on Johnny Turbo at second base. During this streak for Frias, he has 3 doubles, 2 triples, a home run, 11 RBIs, 18 runs scored, 6 walks, 5 stolen bases, and a .420 on-base percentage. You talk about setting the table at the top of the lineup. Vladimir Frias, without a doubt, the best leadoff batter in all of the Atlantic League. He's had at least 1 hit or more now in 13 of the 15 contests that he has reached base safely in a row, and 11 straight games as well. Frias hits a fly ball to deep right center field. Looking up is De Aza. Goodbye home run. Vladimir Frias launches a 2-run home run off of the facade in right center field, and the Ducks have doubled their advantage here in the second. It's now 4-0 in favor of Long Island. It's another multi-hit game for Vladimir Frias as he parks his 7th home run of the season. RBIs 44 and 45. And it's 4-0 Flock as they put up a crooked number against DiSabatino here in the second. That is the Ducks' 2nd home run in as many, I should say their 2nd home run this inning against DiSabatino. And 89th round tripper this season. Lombardozzi had a sacrifice bunt his first time up, his first of 2021. Steve held up on the swing, and the count is even on a ball and a strike. If the Ducks hit 100 home runs this year, they've met the Chappie's Home Run Challenge, and Chappie's Funeral Homes will donate $5,000 to the Quacker Jack Foundation. 2 big flies here in the inning, 89 overall, 11 away from the magic number, which will result in $5,000 going to the Quacker Jack Foundation, courtesy of Chappie's Funeral Homes. 2-1 to Lombo. Swing and a miss. Count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Both home runs in this inning have been no doubters. 2-2 pitches fouled out of play. Lancaster as a staff has now surrendered 136 home runs, 2nd most in the Atlantic League. Full count to Lombardozzi. Lexington Legends staff has allowed 42 home runs. Lombo pulls it over the first base bag fair and into the right field corner past the dive of Kelly Dugan. Rounding first and heading to second with a well-struck stand-up double is Steve Lombardozzi. And the Ducks are a triple away from hitting for the cycle here in the second inning. For Lombardozzi, that is his team-leading 21st double on the season. Now, Ross Peoples will go out and have a mound visit with Dominic DiSabatino. The 24 doubles, I should say 21 doubles now for Lombardozzi. Ties him for 6th overall in the Atlantic League. Daniel Fields is the batter. He reached on an error committed by Melvin Mercedes his first time up. Mercedes went to his left and simply booted the baseball and put runners at the corners. As Frias advanced to third after he moved up to second on the sacrifice bunt from Lombardozzi, and then Mazzilli plated Vladimir with a sacrifice fly. Fields fouls the first pitch out of play. Daniel had the big blow in Friday night's series opener. A grand slam home run that went completely out of Clipper Magazine Stadium. He also drew a walk, scored 2 runs, and had 2 hits overall. There goes Lombardozzi, and the throw to third is not in time. Lake Alleman having some choice words for Nicholas Mull. Steve Lombardozzi steals his 17th base in 21 attempts. And the Ducks have a runner at third now with only 1 man down, and the count even at a ball and a strike to Daniel Fields.
You're horrible.
Some of the Barnstormers fans not happy with that call made by Nicholas Mull. Infield in for Lancaster. Pitch to Fields is fouled away. So the Ducks are now 2 for 2 this afternoon in the stolen base department. 115 bags swiped on the season. 6 for 7 in stolen base attempts in this series. And 17 for 22 overall versus Lancaster in 2021. Fastball misses upstairs. Good take by Fields, so that evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fields is a fly ball to deep right. De Aza takes a look, and it goes off of the wall. Lombardozzi comes in to score. On at first with an RBI single is Daniel Fields. The Ducks have scored 4 times here in the second inning against Dominic DiSabatino to open up a 5-0 lead. So Fields has his 5th run batted in this series and 46th overall. The Ducks have a pair of singles, 2 home runs, and a double against DiSabatino here in the second. 5 hits in total. Mazzilli takes the first pitch outside for ball 1. LJ had a sacrifice fly his first time up, and that brought in the game's first run in Vladimir Frias in inning number 1, his 57th run batted in overall.
Yeah, right there. Good.
The 1-0 misses away, 2 balls and no strikes. Let's go over the dimensions here at Clipper Magazine Stadium. It is 320 feet from home plate to left field. In left center field, it is 409 feet. 400 feet to straightaway center field. 363 feet into the gap in right center field, and 300 feet from home plate to right field. Mazzilli hits a fly ball to right field. Backing up on it is De Aza in front of the warning track. He makes the catch. 2 men away. The 8th man to bat here in the second inning is Davidson Romero. Romero had a sharp single to left field his first time up. Four runs are home for the Ducks in the second. They lead 5-0 here in game one. DiSabatino's first pitch fastball misses down low for ball one. Darren Downs in the Ducks' third base dugout, the beneficiary of this 4-run inning and 5-run lead. 2-0 to Romero. DiSabatino has now thrown 48 pitches in just an inning and 2/3. Romero has the count in his favor at 2-0. Short lead at first for Fields. And the fastball misses away. 3 balls and no strikes. Should the inning continue, Chris Shaw is waiting on deck for the flock. The 3-0. Misses up high, ball 4. Fans, that was another First National Bank of LI walk to first. Go first, go far. The Ducks have indeed batted around against Dominic DiSabatino here in the second. Bring up Chris Shaw, who struck out swinging his first time up. That concluded the top half of the first inning. First pitch is fouled off the chest protector of Anthony Peroni. Ducks have shown a ton of patience at the plate in this series. They had 10 walks in game number 1 and 9 last night. Now 20 walks in this series with the free pass issued to Romero. 0-2 to Shaw. The Ducks have won 7 in a row. 10 of their last 14. They have the best record in the Atlantic League at 54-39. And the 15 games above the break-even point is their high watermark this season. The 0-2 to Shaw. This is high, 1-2. The Ducks are 8-2 in the month of September. They have answered the call all season long and have not taken their foot off of the gas pedal since winning the first half North Division Championship. Pulled foul down the right field line, and we'll do it again at 0-2. The Ducks clinched the first half North Division Championship and a berth in the 2021 Atlantic League playoffs on July 28th when they defeated the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs in front of the faithful flock on the duck pond. Big victory for Long Island. 2-2 to Shaw. It was an 8-2 win over the Blue Crabs. And it marks the 6th consecutive season the Ducks have reached the playoffs, tying the Atlantic League record. To Shaw. This is inside, full count. So on 3-2 and 2 down, that means an automatic start for the base runners. Daniel Fields at second and Davidson Romero at first. Ducks made it to the playoffs 6 consecutive seasons from 2004 to 2009, and then Somerset matched that feat from 2013 to 2018. Long Island has now earned 15 playoff berths in team history, all in the last 17 seasons. President and General Manager Mike Pfaff doing a great job as the architect of this organization. Payoff pitch misses inside, ball 4. Fans, that was another First National Bank of LI walk to first. Go first, go far. So the inning continues for the red-hot Hector Sanchez. Sanchez had his at-bat extended back in the second inning when Blake Alleman dropped a pop-up in front of the Ducks bullpen along the third base line of foul territory, and then took advantage as Sanchez later in the at-bat launched a solo home run. 3 Ducks on the pond here. The first pitch misses outside for ball 1. Sanchez now has at least 1 run batted in each of his last 9 games played. 2-0 to Hector. The solo home run extends his hitting streak to 14 consecutive games going back to August 13th. Entering play today during the 12-game hitting streak, he had a .420 batting average with 5 doubles, 4 home runs, 21 RBIs, 13 runs scored, 4 walks, and a .463 on-base percentage. 2-0 pitch misses low, 3-0 to Hector Sanchez with nowhere to put him. DiSabatino is really backing himself into a major corner here, already down 5-0, and behind 3-0 to Sanchez. From the wind, the 3-0 pitch is right down the middle for a called strike 1. So now, since August 13th, Sanchez has 5 home runs and 22 runs batted in. The 3-1. Sanchez, it's a fly ball to right center field. In comes Ladarius Clark, and he makes the catch. And the inning finally comes to a close. But not before the Ducks have a very successful frame against Dominic DiSabatino, sending 10 batters to the plate. Long Island adds to their advantage as they score 4 runs on 5 hits. There was 1 error, and the bases were left loaded. After an inning and a half here in game number 1 of our single admission doubleheader with both games slated for 7 innings of play, the score is now the Long Island Ducks 5 and the Lancaster Barnstormers nothing.
Hey fans, this is infielder Elgin Mazzilli, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Baseball fans, the Long Island Ducks mobile app has officially arrived. Powered by ClearVision Apps, it's your one-stop shop for all things Ducks baseball. Buy tickets straight from your mobile device. Receive game status updates with push notifications. Check out up-to-the-minute news and scores and interact with the Ducks on social media. Best of all, it's free. Download the Ducks mobile app today by visiting the App Store on your Apple-powered device or Google Play on your Android-powered device. The Long Island Ducks mobile app, with you wherever you flock to.
The Long Island Ducks return home on Friday, September 17th to open up a 3-game weekend series against the York Revolution at Fairfield Properties Ballpark. Game time is slated for 6:35 p.m. with the ballpark gates opening at 5:35. $5.20 for full season ticket holders. Following the game, all fans in attendance will be treated to a fireworks spectacular presented by NYCB. It's a flash sale Friday as well. From 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock p.m. on Friday, fans will have the opportunity to receive a special ticket offer for a future Ducks game. This exclusive deal will be available by phone only at 631-940-TIXX. 0-2 is the count to Kelly Dugan, leading off the last of the second. Long Island in front by the score of 5-0. Dugan, a left-handed batter wearing number 30 and playing first base. This is game number 81 for Dugan overall. He leads the team in batting at .347 and has 12 home runs, second on the ball club in runs batted in with 75. He punches this one in the air to shallow left, and that's going to land in front of Ramon Flores for a base hit. Barnstormers have their first base runner of the afternoon against Darren Downs. Leadoff single to the opposite field off the bat of Kelly Dugan. To purchase tickets for all Ducks home games, you can visit the Fairfield Properties Ballpark box office, call 631-940-TIXX, or visit us on the web at liducks.com. Darius Clark takes the first pitch inside for ball one. Clark, a right-handed batter wearing number 1 and playing center field. This is game number 83. He's hitting .275 with 12 homers and 47 driven in. 1-0 pitch is fouled back. Postseason tickets are also available now. The Ducks will be hosting Game 1 of the North Division Championship Series. And if they advance to the Atlantic League Championship Series, Games 1 and 2 will be played at Fairfield Properties Ballpark. Broken back ground ball to third, barehanded by Romero, and the throw to first is not in time. A terrific play by Davidson Romero on the barehand. He did all he could with the throw to first, but too much speed as the Darius Clark is able to beat it out for the infield single. So back-to-back hits by Dugan and Clark to begin the second, with runners at first and second for Blake Alleman. North Division Championship Series is a best of 3 this year. Alleman, first pitch swinging, pops it up towards the middle of the diamond. The infield fly rule is called. Alleman is out, and the catch is made by Steve Lombardozzi.
Left fielder number 21, Trayvon Robinson.
So now 1 away for Trayvon Robinson, switch hitter batting right, wearing number 21, playing left field. Game number 86 for Robinson overall. He's hitting .228 with 8 home runs and 43 runs batted in. The season started on Memorial Day weekend this year instead of the usual start of late April. 120 game season versus the normal 140 game slate. And because of the late start, the regular season ends in October this year. And that means instead of a best of 5 league championship series in the North and South divisions, it's a best of 3. The Atlantic League Championship Series remains a best of 5 series. The Ducks, if they advance, would host games 1 and 2. And you can purchase your playoff tickets at the Fairfield Properties Ballpark box office. You can call 631-940-TIXX or visit liducks.com. Tudor Robinson is cut on and missed. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, as Robinson is erased on 3 pitches, and that's the second out. 2 strikeouts on the afternoon for Darren Downs. So after the first 2 batters in Dugan and Clark reached, pop up and a strikeout from Downs leaves both those runners at first and second respectively. As Anthony Perrone steps in, right-handed batter wearing number 19. He's the catcher. He fouls the first pitch out of play. For Perrone, this is game number 60 overall. He's hitting .257 with 1 home run and 28 runs batted in. One pitch misses outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. The wind is blowing out to right center field, as you can see the American flag draped high above the center field wall of advertising here at Clipper Magazine Stadium. The flag is at half staff in honor of the memory of the victims of the September 11th attacks, which took place 20 years ago yesterday. It's hard to believe that it's been 20 years. But we all want to thank both active and retired service members for their sacrifice made in order to provide all of us with our freedom that we have in this wonderful country we call the United States of America. The 2-1 is grounded to the left side, cut off by Romero, and he fires wide of first. Coming off the bag is Shaw, but then he slaps the tag on Perrone, and that retires the side. Bottom of the second for Lancaster. No runs on 2 hits and 2 runners left on base. We move to the top of the third here in game number 1 of our twin bill in the Keystone State, with Long Island out in front by the score of 5-0.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Joe Iorio, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
This is it. Check it out. See what everyone's talking about. Let Nicolak pave your way.
Bring your outdoor living dreams to life. Visit Nicolak's Outdoor Design Center at 200 Henry Street in Lindenhurst and see thousands of square feet of pavers, retaining walls, fire pits, and outdoor living accents on display. Only Nicolak paving stones are made with Paver Shield technology for more vibrant color options than anyone else. Visit Nicolak.com to request a free sample or their Outdoor Design Center at 200 Henry Street in Lindenhurst. Nicolak. Ask for it by name. You'll see the difference. Visit Nicolak.com. That's Nicolak.com.
Let Nicolak pave your way. Pave your way.
The Ducks Health Report is brought to you by Island Shore Physical Therapy, the official therapist of the Long Island Ducks. The best trainer in the Atlantic League of Professional Baseball is Deanna Reynolds. She's the trainer for your Long Island Ducks. And she informed me earlier this afternoon 2 players that remain on the disabled list for Long Island are Hunter Cordell and Nick Batari. They remain unavailable due to undisclosed upper extremity injuries. And that is the latest Long Island Ducks Health Report, again brought to you by Island Shore Physical Therapy, the official therapists of the Long Island Ducks. The Flock are looking to add to a 5-0 lead here in game number 1 as we move to the top half of inning number 3. It'll be 8-9-1 in the order for Long Island. Ramon Flores will lead off. He'll be followed by Johnny Turbo and Vladimir Frias. Flores popped out to the third baseman Blake Alleman his first time up. Sabatino's first pitch fastball misses away for ball 1. Ducks sent 10 batters to the plate in the second against DiSabatino, scoring 4 times on 5 hits. Three of the 5 hits for extra bases, a pair of home runs and a double. Flores grounds it up the middle, past the backhanded attempt of Melvin Mercedes into center field for a base hit.
Right fielder Johnny Turbo, this afternoon's
For the 3rd consecutive inning, the Ducks have a leadoff base runner against DiSabatino. Hit number 8 overall for Long Island. And we'll bring up Johnny Turbo, who singled, stole his team-leading 24th base, and scored one of the 4 runs back in the 2nd inning for the Flock. First pitch to Turbo is lined into left center field for a base hit. Already leading 5-0. The Ducks are in business once again against Dominic DiSabatino here in the 3rd, as they have runners at first and second with nobody out. It's a multi-hit game for Johnny Turbo. He's 2 for 2. Prior to today, Turbo in 15 games versus the Barnstormers was hitting .370. 17 home runs and 46 at bats. So now he's 19 for 48. 2 doubles, a home run, 5 RBIs, 17 runs scored, 3 stolen bases, a 435 on base percentage, 453 I should say, 478 slugging percentage, and a 931 on base plus slugging percentage. Frias goes after the first pitch, and it's a fly ball to left field. Moving over to his right is Trayvon Robinson, and he makes the one-handed catch. As Frias is retired for the first time today, Vladdy was 2 for 2 with a single, a solo home run, and a pair of runs scored. "19 batters faced now by DiSabatino, and 13 first pitch strikes. He's down 5-0. Lombardozzi in 2 plate appearances has a sacrifice bunt, a double, a stolen base, and a run scored. First pitch is taken for a called strike 1. Sacrifice bunt for Lombardozzi in the first was his first this season. Lombo lines it into left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Flores will be held at third. That's another multi-hit game for Steve Lombardozzi. And there's 3 Ducks on the pond once again here in the 3rd inning with Daniel Fields coming up. That's 10 hits already for the Flock in 2 1/3 innings pitched by Dominic DiSabatino. Fields reached on an error in the first and had an RBI single back in the second. Now 46 runs batted in for the Long Island designated hitter here in game number 1. Fields' first pitch swinging hits a high fly ball to right center field. Moving under it is Ladarius Clark. He makes the catch. Tagging is Flores. He will score. Advancing to third is Turbo. Moving up into scoring position at second is Lombardozzi. It's a sacrifice fly for Daniel Fields. His second RBI of the afternoon and 47th overall. Extends the lead for Long Island as they have now opened up a 6-0 advantage. So great base running by the trail runners in Turbo and Lombardozzi, moving up into scoring position at second and third respectively. That's now 6 RBIs in the series for Daniel Fields. LJ Mazzilli is 0 for 1 with a sacrifice fly. First pitch fastball misses high for ball 1. Mazzilli now with 57 ribeye steaks overall. 1-0 pitch is inside, and Mazzilli appears to have been hit by the pitch as it glanced off of Anthony Peroni as well. Deanna Reynolds will come out and take a look at L.J. Mazzilli. He throws his bat into the on-deck circle in frustration. Once again, the bases will be loaded as Davidson Romero steps in. LJ gets hit by a pitch for the 5th time in 2021. And Lee Sabatino plunks his 8th batter overall, tying him with Augie Silk for the most hit batsman on the ball club. So here's Romero with the bases loaded. First pitch, a changeup, misses outside for ball 1. Romero has reached base in both plate appearances, singling in the first and walking back in the second. No pitch is fouled away. The Ducks with runners in scoring position and 2 men out this season have a very impressive team batting average of .272. They were 3 for 12 with runners in scoring position last night, 10 for 30 overall in the series. Fastball swung on and missed, 1-2 is the count. Turbo at third, Lombardozzi at second, Mazzilli at first. 2 men down, 2-2. The count to Davidson Romero. The Ducks sent 10 batters to the plate against Di Sabatino in the second. And Romero is the 8th man to step into the box here in the third. Sabatino has now thrown 76 pitches in just 2 2/3 innings of work. 2-2 to Romero, misses outside, and now the merry-go-round will be in motion on 3-2 and 2 out. The runners will be taking off. Turbo from third, Lombardozzi from second, and Mazzilli from first. Runners go, and the payoff pitch to Romero is fouled to the screen. He had a good cut there on a 91-mile-per-hour fastball from Dominic Di Sabatino. Again, the payoff pitch, and Romero hits it in the air to deep right field. Looking up is De Aza. Get out the mustard and the rye bread, Grandma. It's a salami for Davidson Romero, and the Ducks have opened up a 10-0 lead here in the third. The Ducks' second Grand Slam home run in this series, and overall, their 6th here in 2021. For Romero,
first baseman Chris Shaw.
That is home run number 7 on the season. And he now has 35 runs batted in. 5 runs home for the Ducks. Shaw lines it off of the glove of Di Sabatino, fielded by Mercedes, and he throws to first in time to end the inning. So the putout will go 1-4-3. But the damage has been done once again as the Ducks bat around here in the top half of the third. and add to the lead as they pick up 5 runs on 4 hits. And there was nobody left on base. In the middle of the third, here in game number 1, the score is now Long Island 10 and Lancaster nothing.
Hey fan, this is catcher Hector Sanchez and you are listening to Dog Baseball on the Long Island Dogs Broadcast Network.
When we see Long Island, we see you. Because at Catholic Health, we know that it's your remarkable lives that breathe life into our island. So at every Catholic Health hospital, practice, and care facility, we're able to provide the highest quality, most innovative care for your body, because our culture cherishes your humanity. Long live Long Island.
Take your group out to the game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nicolak Dream Team, or put on a pregame performance. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks baseball. Good times every time.
Davidson Romero's grand slam home run was the Ducks' 3rd round tripper in this game and their 90th overall. If the Ducks hit 100 home runs this year, they've met the Chappie's Home Run Challenge, and Chappie's Funeral Homes will donate $5,000 to the Quacker Jack Foundation. Davidson Romero with a grand slam off Dominic DiSabatino, part of a 5-run frame. And now Darren Downs enjoys a 10-0 lead as he fires strike 1 to Cleyu Luis Rondon, leading off the last of the third. Rondon will be followed by Melvin Mercedes and Alejandro De Aza. 0-1 pitch is a fly ball to left field. It should be a can of corn for Ramon Flores. Moving under it, he makes the catch, 1 man down.
Second baseman, Melvin Mercedes.
Back to the top of the order, and Melvin Mercedes, who won a 9-pitch at-bat, lined out to Johnny Turbo in right field, his first time up. In this bottom half of the third inning, we'll look at the out-of-town scoreboard from the games played last evening here in the Atlantic League and update the standings as well. At Lexington Legends Ballpark in Lexington, Kentucky, Lexington Legends and Gastonia Honeyhunters played a doubleheader yesterday. Gastonia was victorious in game number 1. 4-3 was the final in 7 innings. Lexington took the nightcap 6-5, also in 7 innings, so a pair of 1-run affairs in that twin bill.
Sunday of September, not the Friday and Saturday.
1-2 to Mercedes. At Regency Furniture Stadium in Waldorf, Maryland, the Blue Crabs defeated the York Revolution. 7-6 was the final. Blue Crabs staying atop the second half North Division standings with the Ducks. At Truist Point in High Point, North Carolina, with 1 out in the bottom of the 9th inning, the High Point Rockers walked off the West Virginia Power. 3-2 was the final in the Tar Heel State. Full count to Mercedes. So updating the standings entering play today. Long Island Ducks and Southern Maryland Blue Crabs atop the second half North Division standings at 18-16. York Revolution 15-19, 3 games behind. The Lancaster Barnstormers 14-19, 3.5 games back of the front-running Ducks and Blue Crabs. Payoff pitch to Mercedes misses up high. And the Barnstormers have a one-out base runner here in the third on the first free pass issued by Darren Downs. Ohana De Aza popped up weakly to Chris Shaw at first base his first time up. In the second half South Division standings, High Point and West Virginia were all square entering that series at Truist Point this weekend. With the Rockers taking the first two games over the Power, High Point has a two-game lead over West Virginia at 22-12, West Virginia 20-14. Gastonia trying to stay in the picture. They're 17-18, 5.5 games back. Lexington in last place, 12-22, 10 games behind, but the Legends already punching their ticket to the postseason, winning the first half South Division title in their inaugural season here in the Atlantic League. 1-0 to De Aza. Misses away, 2 balls and no strikes. The Barnstormers are a struggling ball club right now. They've dropped a season-high 7 consecutive games. 9 of their last 12 and 15 of their last 22. Including game number 1 here. 27 games left for Lancaster in the regular season. So they have to make a push now or never. Lancaster is closing out a 7-game homestand here at Clipper Magazine Stadium this weekend as De Aza hits a fly ball to center field. LJ Mazzilli moves under it and makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter Blake Galen.
But Lancaster might be looking forward to hitting the road. The Barnstormers so far during this 7-game homestand are 0-5. They dropped all 3 games to their in-state rival York Revolution and have lost the first 2 games of the series to the Ducks and trailed game 3 10-0. Blake Galen struck out looking his first time up. So the push for the postseason is on in the Atlantic League. The way the Ducks are playing right now, they are going to be a very tough out in the playoffs. They're getting great pitching from both the starters and the bullpen. And not only so far in game 1 of this series, but throughout of this doubleheader, I should say, throughout this entire series, you see the offense really starting to come into their own. 1-1 pitch is reached for and fouled off. The last 6 wins for the Ducks have come all by their starting pitching. Joe Iorio with a pair of those wins. Darren Downs, Scott Harkin, Anderson DeLeon, and Brendan Feldman victorious as well. The 1-2. Waved at and missed. Strike 3. Slide retired. Blake Galen goes down on strikes for the second time in as many at-bats, and that's 3 punch-outs in the ballgame thus far for Darren Downs. He has tossed 3 scoreless innings here in game number 1. For Lancaster, no runs, no hits, a walk, and 1 man left on base. We move to the top of the 4th in our opener of 2 from the Keystone State. It's all Long Island right now as they lead it by the score of 10-0.
Hey fan, this is pitcher Anderson DeLeon, and you're listening to Duck Baseball on Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Sayville Ford, the no-fees dealer, has been family-owned and operated since 1957. Their state-of-the-art facility features a spacious showroom with a giant inventory of new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles. Plus, every vehicle comes with a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Some exclusions apply. And their service department is open from 6 a.m. to 1 a.m. with enclosed service drives for your convenience and comfort. Sayville Ford, Long Island's Ford giant, is conveniently located off exit 50 on Sunrise Highway or online at SayvilleFord.com.
Remember what life used to be like? Before the virus, before the isolation. Remember the sights, the sounds, and those incredible smells? Remember when you didn't have to be 6 feet apart and there were reasons to celebrate? Remember what that felt like? It's time to make new memories to remember. Welcome back. Get tickets at liducks.com. liducks.com.
Follow all season long as the Long Island Ducks try and meet the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 home runs, Chappie's Funeral Homes will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. Chappie's Funeral Homes, where caring for others is our family tradition. The magic number is down to 10. The Ducks have hit 3 taters this afternoon in Game 1, totaling 90 on the season. Dominic DiSabatino is the sacrificial lamb here in Game 1 for the Barnstormers, as he fires ball 1 upstairs to Hector Sanchez to start the 4th inning. Sanchez will be followed by Ramon Flores and Johnny Turbo, 7, 8, and 9 in the order. Hector is 1 for 2 with a solo home run, his 13th of the season. Came back in a 4-run second inning for the Flock. Now Hector is ahead on the count, 3 balls and no strikes. 3-0 pitch misses up high. It's a 4-pitch walk to start the 4th. Fans, that was another First National Bank of LI walk to first. Go first, go far. Ducks have had a leadoff base runner in every inning versus Dominic DiSabatino this afternoon. He's now giving up 3 walks overall. Ramon Flores is 1 for 2 with a run scored. And that's now 5 in a row out of the strike zone from Dominic DiSabatino. Make it 6 straight out of the zone. 2-0 to Flores. Flores has had a terrific eye in this series. He's not chasing pitches out of the zone. He's drawn 5 walks. And is up on the count here. 3 balls and no strikes. 7 straight balls thrown by Dominic DiSabatino to start the 4th. 3-0 pitches outside, ball 4. Fans, that was another First National Bank of LI walk to first. Go first, go far.
Right-fielder Johnny Turbo, today's Dickies Barbecue K-Man of the Game.
Incef's Johnny Turbo, who has been perfect at the plate so far this afternoon. A pair of singles and runs scored to go along with his team-leading 24th stolen base. Turbo now has 18 hits and 48 at-bats in 16 games played versus Lancaster this season. Nine straight out of the zone by Dominic DiSabatino. "27 batters faced, 16 first pitch strikes. Fans want their pulled pork if Johnny strikes out, but he's keeping the bat on the shoulders 9 in a row out of the strike zone from Di Sabatino. 90 pitches thrown, 48 for strikes. The 2-0. There's a strike. It's 2-1. Turbo in this series is now 4 for 11 with 5 runs scored and a pair of stolen bases. The 2-1 pitch is taken at the knees for a called strike 2. And the pulled pork chants continue. Johnny Turbo is the K-man of the game. If he strikes out, the section that screams pulled pork out the loudest wins pulled pork. 2-2 pitch is taken on the outside corner for a called strike 3.
K-man strikeout. Good job, everybody. We're going to give it to a lucky row in section number 16.
That's 2 strikeouts now.
Good job.
For Dominic Di Sabatino, and a lucky row in section 16 wins pulled pork courtesy of Dickey's Barbecue Pit. Back to the top of the order, and Vladimir Frias, who is 2 for 3 with a single and a 2-run home run. He's also scored twice. First pitch to Vladdy. It's taken for a called strike 1. The Ducks this season with runners in scoring position have a .294 team batting average. They're 4 for 9 here in game 1 with runners in scoring position. 14 for 39 in the series. Frias pops it up. The infield fly rule is called. Frias is out and the catch is made by Melvin Mercedes.
The second baseman, Steve Lombardozzi.
So now it's left up to Steve Lombardozzi to continue the inning for the Flock. Lombo in 3 plate appearances as a sacrifice bunt. A single, a double, 2 runs scored, and a stolen base.
Get him off the field.
Lombardozzi now with 31 multi-hit games. He chases the slider out of the zone for strike 1. Steve Lombardozzi in his second season with the Ducks and 3rd overall in the Atlantic League. 0-1. Misses low. Steve spent 6 seasons in the big leagues, 257 games with the Washington Nationals from 2011 to 2013, 20 games with the Baltimore Orioles in 2014, 12 games with the Pittsburgh Pirates in 2015, and most recently a pair of games with the Miami Marlins in 2017. Lombardozzi pops it up into shallow left field, and the ball is dropped by Rondon, but it's in foul territory. And it's a strike to Lombardozzi with the count now 1-2. Rondon had a lot of ground to cover and also had to elude Blake Alleman, who is in chase of that pop-up as well.
Come on now. This is bullshit.
We apologize for that comment made by a very frustrated Lancaster Barnstormers fan here on the concourse level. The 1-2. Lombardozzi rolls it to second, fielded on a couple of hops by Mercedes, and he throws to first to end the inning. For the Ducks in the top of the fourth, no runs, no hits, a pair of walks, and 2 runners left on base. We've reached the midway point of this afternoon's game number 1. After 3.5 innings of play, Long Island leads it 10-0.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Daniel Fields, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
The other day, my husband Jason was searching for something to watch on TV, and he said, "Baby, I want to take off." And I said, "Me too. Cancun?" And he said, "No, I mean our life. Get to the next level." So we called First National Bank of Long Island. Now we're going places.
With access to local decision makers who are known for highly personalized service, First National is the bank that always puts you first. Newsweek named us the best small bank in New York State. Let's connect at FNBLI.com. First National. Go first. Go far. First National Bank of Long Island. Member FDIC.
Hey kids, are you ready to be part of the coolest club in town? If so, sign up today for the Long Island Ducks Kids Club, presented by Bethpage Federal Credit Union. Children 14 and under will receive exclusive perks that only come with being a member, including a free ticket to a Ducks game, a free commemorative yearbook, 10% off at the Waddle Inn Shop, and much more. They'll also receive priority access to skip the line during Kids Run the Bases at all Sunday home games. Sign up today by visiting liducks.com or by calling 631-940-3825, and we'll see you at the ballpark.
The Long Island Ducks take on the York Revolution in the middle game of a 3-game weekend series on Saturday, September 18th at Fairfield Properties Ballpark. Game time is slated for 6:35 p.m., with the ballpark gates opening at 5:35, 5:20 for full season ticket holders. The first 1,500 fans in attendance will receive Ducks refrigerator clips, courtesy of St. John the Baptist Diocesan High School. Following the game, all fans in attendance will be treated to a fireworks spectacular presented by Tap Electric, Forte Construction, and BR Construction Group. Kelly Dugan takes strike 1 from Darren Downs to open up the last of the fourth. 4, 5, and 6 in the order for the Barnstormers. They trail 10-0. This game slated for 7 innings of play. Same for the nightcap. Dugan will be followed by Ladarius Clark and Blake Alleman. Dugan singled his first time up. One of just a 2-hit surrender to by Darren Downs. Line to left, but it's right at Ramon Flores, and he makes the catch to retire Dugan.
Center fielder, Ladarius Clark.
In that Saturday evening game against the York Revolution, it's also a Lucky Seat Saturday presented by Long Island MacArthur Airport. This is a great promotion. During the game, the Ducks will be selecting a lucky fan in the ballpark who will win a free trip from Islip to Nashville. To be eligible for the prize, please sign up prior to the end of the third inning at the Ducks ticket kiosk on the main concourse. The winner will be scheduled to be announced in the 6th inning. Darius Clark had an infield single versus Darren Downs his first time up back in inning number 2. That was the sole legitimate threat for the Barnstormers thus far against the left-hander. First 2 batters reached against Darren after the Ducks had a 5-0 lead, but then he erased the next 3 Barnstormers in succession to get through that inning unscathed. Tickets to that September 18th game versus the York Revolution at 6:35 and all Ducks home games, regular season and postseason, are available by visiting the Fairfield Properties Ballpark box office, calling 631-940-TIXX, or by visiting us on the web at liducks.com. Count remains a ball and 2 strikes to Ladarius Clark. Swing and a miss. 78-mile-per-hour slider. Gets Clark, and that's 4 strikeouts on the afternoon for Darren Downs. Blake Alleman popped out to Steve Lombardozzi at second base his first time up. This is game number 81 for Almond overall. He's batting .266 with 19 home runs and 47 runs batted in. First pitch swinging, Almond pops it up to the left side on the outfield grass. The shortstop Vladimir Frias in fair territory makes the catch to end the inning. It's a very productive and economical 1-2-3 frame for Darren Downs as he erases the Barnstormers in order for the second time this afternoon. Nothing across for Lancaster. After 4 innings of play in game number 1, the Ducks are out in front of Lancaster by the score of 10-0.
Hey fans, this is manager Wally Backman, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Going way back is Joe Holden, and he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1.
That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quacker Jack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
It's time for this afternoon's 5th inning trivia, where we test your knowledge of the Long Island Ducks and baseball as a whole. And in game number 1, we focus on the starting pitcher for your Long Island Ducks, Darren Downs. Here is this afternoon's game 1 trivia question. Darren Downs spent 3 seasons in the big leagues from 2012 to 2014 with 2 teams. What 2 teams did Darren Downs pitch for in his Major League Baseball career from 2012 to 2014? 1-1 is the count to Daniel Fields as he leads off the top half of the 5th inning. Heart of the order for the flock. Fields will be followed by L.J. Mazzilli and Davidson Romero. Daniel today is 1 for 2 with an RBI single and a sacrifice fly. Now 47 runs batted in and 6 in this series. Ducks have hit a pair of Grand Slam home runs. One from Fields in the opener on Friday night, and the latter off the bat of Davidson Romero here today. Fields has a fly ball to deep right field. Looking up is De Aza. Goodbye home run. Daniel Fields launches a solo home run to right. The 4th home run of the ballgame for the Ducks. It's a 3 RBI performance for Daniel Fields. He now has 12 home runs and 48 ribeye steaks, and it's 11-0 in favor of the flock. That's the Ducks' 3rd, 4th home run of this ballgame and 91st home run this season. If the Ducks hit 100 home runs this year, they've met the Chappie's Home Run Challenge, and Chappie's Funeral Homes will donate $5,000 to the Quacker Jack Foundation. L.J. Mazzilli hits it in the air to deep right. De Aza takes a look, and that ball is gone. The Ducks go back-to-back and belly-to-belly against Dominic DiSabatino here in the 5th, and now lead it 12-0. 5 home runs hit by the Ducks here in game number 1. LJ launches his 7th tater of the season. He has a 2 RBI game and 58 overall. And it's 12-0 Long Island. Davidson Romero takes ball one. That's the Ducks' 5th home run in this ball game and 92nd this season. If the Ducks hit 100 home runs this year, they've met the Chappie's Home Run Challenge, and Chappie's Funeral Homes will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. Romero lines it in the air to left. On comes Trayvon Robinson, and he makes the catch for the first out. Romero is retired for the first time this afternoon. Davidson now 2 for 3 with a grand slam and a walk. The Ducks have gone deep 5 times in this game. Chris Shaw steps in. Chris today is 0 for 2 with a walk. Pitch to Shaw is swung on and missed. What a game for Long Island. Shaw hits a fly ball to shallow right field. Second baseman Melvin Mercedes calls off right fielder Alejandro De Aza and makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting the catcher, Hector Sanchez.
In steps Hector Sanchez. Sanchez is 1 for 2 with a solo home run and a walk. Again, our 5th inning trivia question. Starting pitcher Darren Downs spent 3 years at the major league level from 2012 to 2014. What 2 big league teams has Darren Downs pitched for in his MLB career? The 1-1 to Sanchez. It's lined to center, but it's going to stay up for Ladarius Clark, and he makes the catch to end the inning. The Ducks add to the lead here in the top of the 5th on a pair of solo home runs by way of the back-to-back variety from Daniel Fields and LJ Mazzilli. For Long Island, 2 runs on 2 hits, and nobody left on base. In the middle of the 5th, the score is now Lancaster trailing Long Island 12-0 here in game number 1.
Hey fans, this is infielder Steve Lombardozzi, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSEG Long Island wants you to know how to save energy and money in your home. Did you know energy-efficient appliances can use up to 25% less energy? Here's how to save. PSEG Long Island offers money-saving rebates when you purchase Energy Star appliances. Discover how a little energy efficiency know-how can mean savings in your home. Find more energy efficiency tips, tools, and money-saving rebates at psegLINY.com/save money.
Want an awesome birthday without all the hassle? Book your Kona Ice birthday party with the Ducks today. 2 brand new packages are now available, including our exclusive game room suite. Along with enjoying an exciting Ducks game, your birthday child and his or her friends will have a blast playing video games on Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation 4 in their very own private luxury suite. Plus, they'll be treated to food, beverages, snacks, and much more. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, the party of a lifetime.
The Long Island Ducks have their hitting shoes on today in game number 1. They've scored 12 runs on 13 hits, highlighted by 5 home runs in this ball game. Darren Downs, with a ton of run support, has tossed 4 scoreless innings thus far. I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, Ducks are averaging 4.7 runs per game in contest started by Darren Downs. 66 runs in 14 game starts, so they have 12 more here this afternoon. Bottom third of the order for Lancaster against Downs in the fifth. Trayvon Robinson will lead off. He'll be followed by Anthony Peroni and Cleyu Luis Rondon. Downs' first pitch, an 86-mile-per-hour fastball that just misses for ball one. Robinson struck out swinging his first time up. One of 4 punch-outs overall, registered by Darren Downs. Taps foul, and that levels the count at a ball and a strike. The 5 home runs hit this afternoon in game number 1 of the doubleheader matches a single-game season high. Last set by the Flock on July 21st at Lexington Legends Ballpark. Ducks victorious in that game 10-8. And Darren Downs was the starter in that contest. So when Downs toes the rubber, the Ducks have been putting on a power display. Darren's ahead on the count. A ball and 2 strikes to Trayvon Robinson. Popped up foul ground first base side. Giving chase is Shaw, but he runs out of room. Darren Downs is making his 15th start of the season in today's game. This is his 4th season pitching for the Ducks. He originally pitched with Long Island in 2015 and 2016 before returning to the Flock in 2019. Over his 4 seasons with the Ducks, the Southpaw has compiled an 18-17 record. Robinson holds up on the check swing, and that evens the count at 2-2. Downs' career ERA in a Ducks uniform is 3.56 in 64 starts. He now has 377 career strikeouts and 110 walks. Robinson hits a fly ball down the left field line, and that is going to drop foul. The count holds at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Downs in his career with the Flock has now pitched 358 1/3 innings. Darren Downs was selected by the Chicago Cubs in the 5th round of the 2003 MLB June Amateur Draft out of Santa Lucis Community High School. He was selected as a Florida State midseason and postseason All-Star in 2009 after going 12-4 with an earned run average of an even 2 in 20 games and 19 starts. Line to left, but coming on is Flores, and he makes the catch. 1 man down.
Catcher Anthony Peroni.
Downs retires the leadoff batter for the 4th time in 5 innings. As Anthony Peroni steps in, 0-1, he's grounded out to 3rd. The Florida State midseason and postseason All-Star selection for Darren Downs was while he was a member of the Charlotte Stonecrabs, the High A affiliate of the Tampa Bay Rays. Downs was named MILB.com Class A Advanced Starting Pitcher of the Year that same season. One to Peroni. Darren previously spent parts of 2015 and 2016 with Long Island, combining to go 12-10 with a 3.70 earned run average and 163 strikeouts over 172 2/3 innings pitched. He also pitched 8 scoreless innings over 2 playoff games, including 1 start back in 2015. Line drive right center field. That's going to get down for an extra base hit and go all the way to the wall. Peroni rounds first and heads to second with a 1-out stand-up double. It's just the 3rd hit surrendered by Darren Downs. And Double number 14 on the season for Anthony Peroni. As the Barnstormers have a runner in scoring position with one man down for the number 9 hitter, Cleo Luis Rondon.
The shortstop, Cleo Luis Rondon.
Rondon flying out to Ramon Flores in left field his first time up. This is game number 90 overall for Rondon. He's hitting an even 250 entering today's game with 6 home runs and 42 runs batted in. First pitch to Rondon. This is inside for ball 1. 18 batters faced by Darren Downs, 12 first pitch strikes. Foul to the screen, and that evens the count at 1-1. Darren has thrown 70 pitches, 49 for strikes. Darren Downs is running out of fingers to wear championship rings. He has had a tremendous amount of championship success in his professional career. 2-1 to Rondon. Darren Downs has been part of 3 consecutive championship teams, having won the Chinese professional baseball title in 2017 with the Lamigo Monkeys, the Mexican League crown with Sultanes de Monterrey in 2018. Line to short. It's caught by Frias, and the throw to second to Lombardozzi is in time for the double play. Side retired.
And 7-year-old Janet Cutco.
Too far off of the second base bag was Anthony Peroni. And the double play allows Darren Downs to face the minimum here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. We'll talk more about the championship success of Darren Downs in the 6th and answer our trivia question as well. For the Barnstormers in the bottom of the 5th, no runs on 1 hit, and with the twin killing, nobody left on base. We move to the top of the 6th in game number 1. It's all Long Island as they lead it by the score of 12-0.
Hey fans, this is catcher Juan de la Cruz, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Baseball fans, the Long Island Ducks mobile app has officially arrived. Powered by Clear Vision Apps, it's your one-stop shop for all things Ducks baseball. Buy tickets straight from your mobile device. Receive game status updates with push notifications. Check out up-to-the-minute news and scores and interact with the Ducks on social media. Best of all, it's free. Download the Ducks mobile app today by visiting the App Store on your Apple-powered device or Google Play on your Android-powered device. The Long Island Ducks mobile app, with you wherever you flock to.
Fans, don't forget to stop by the Waddle Inn shop on your next visit to the Duck Pond, where exclusive, hard-to-find Ducks memorabilia is now on sale. Proceeds benefit the Quacker Jack Foundation, the charitable arm of the Long Island Ducks. Ross Peoples goes to his bullpen for the first time this afternoon. And we'll wait for the announcement of the new pitcher. The Barnstormers are wearing their red, white, and blue jerseys, and it is Garrett Granitz. Comes on in relief of Dominic DiSabatino. Ramon Flores leads off for the flock. He'll be followed by Johnny Turbo and Vladimir Frias. 8, 9, and 1 in the order. Flores in 3 plate appearances is 1 for 2. With a single, a walk, and a run scored. As Grandis fires ball 1 outside to Flores. Line is complete on Dominic DiSabatino. And boy, did the right-hander struggle this afternoon. In 5 innings pitched, he allows 12 runs on 13 hits. 10 of the 12 runs were earned. 4 walks and 2 strikeouts. Flores lifts it in the air to deep right. Giving a look is De Aza. Goodbye home run. Ramon Flores launches a leadoff solo home run here in the 6th. And the Ducks have now set a season high in home runs in a single ball game. Their 6th here in game number 1 makes it 13-0 in favor of the flock. For Flores, that is his 4th home run on the season and RBI number 23. 6 home runs for the Ducks here in game number 1. Turbo lifts it in the air to deep right. Looking up is De Aza. Goodbye home run for the 2nd consecutive inning. The Ducks go back-to-back and belly-to-belly. Their 7th home run of the afternoon makes it 14-0 in favor of the flock. For Johnny Turbo, that is home run number 5 on the season and RBI number 21.
You feed them. They had their Wheaties.
14-0. Long Island. The Ducks may meet the Chappies home run challenge here today. 7 home runs for the flock. Frias lifts it in the air down the right field line, foul. So the Ducks now have 94 home runs this season. If the Ducks hit 100 home runs this year, they've met the Chappies Home Run Challenge, and Chappies Funeral Homes will donate $5,000 to the Quacker Jack Foundation. Garrett Granitz rudely greeted by Ramon Flores and Johnny Turbo. Back-to-back solo home runs for the 2nd time in as many innings. The Ducks hit back-to-back jacks. Frias is 2 for 4 with a 2-run home run, and he's scored twice. Let's finish the line again on DiSabatino. 5 innings pitched, 12 runs, 13 hits, 10 earned runs, 4 walks, 2 strikeouts, 5 home runs surrendered, 1 hit batsman. 111 pitches thrown, 64 for strikes. 34 batters faced, 20 first pitch strikes. 0-2 to Frias, misses high, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Frias lifts it in the air to left. On comes Trayvon Robinson, and he makes the catch for the first out.
Second baseman Steve Lombardozzi.
The 7 home runs for the Long Island Ducks is a new single-game franchise record. Lombardozzi takes strike 1 from Garrett Granitz. Steve is 2 for 3. A single, a double, 2 stolen bases, just 1 stolen base, 2 runs scored, and a sacrifice bunt. The previous franchise record for most home runs in a single game by the Ducks was 6. Back on July 31st, 2011. Rounded in the hole, backhanded by Rondon, and the throw to first is not in time. Great hustle by Lombardozzi as he has his 3rd hit of the ballgame. An infield single.
Designated hitter Daniel Fields.
Here in the 6th. That's now 16 hits for the Ducks. So Long Island on July 31st, 2011 had 6 home runs in a game versus the Road Warriors. But they eclipsed that total here this afternoon with 7. Daniel Fields fouls the first pitch back for strike 1. Daniel has a 3 RBI game. A pair of hits, including a solo home run and a sacrifice fly. One pitch is taken on the outside corner for a called strike 2. Breaking news here from Clipper Magazine Stadium. The Long Island Ducks, with Johnny Turbo's home run, have set a franchise record for most round trippers in a single game with 7, eclipsing the previous record of 6 set back 10 years ago in July of 2011 versus the Road Warriors. Another historic game for the Flock. 2-2 to Fields. Garrett Granitz is making his 35th appearance all in relief. He's 1-0 with a 4.97 earned run average entering this outing. Came in having pitched an even 38 innings, allowing 23 runs on 47 hits, 21 earned runs. As Fields goes down swinging for the second out.
It's a strikeout presented by Penn Medicine, Lancaster General Health, and the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. Center fielder, L.J. Mazzilli.
Prior to today, has tallied 18 walks, 1 intentional, and 20 strikeouts, a .299 batting average against. And now 5 home runs surrendered. L.J. Mazzilli fouls it right above us. Mass has had a good game number 1 offensively. 1 for 2. With a solo home run and a sacrifice fly, he's also been hit by a pitch and scored a pair of runs. A 1 pitch is swung on and missed. 0-2 now to L.J. Mazzilli. We'll bring you the answer to our in-game trivia question, where we test your knowledge of the Long Island Ducks and baseball as a whole. Mazzilli lines it to first. Diving play made by Kelly Dugan. And that retires the side. We'll bring you that answer in the bottom of the 6th. Nice diving play to his left by Kelly Dugan as he takes a base hit away from L.J. Mazzilli. But the Ducks have a very historic top half of the 6th inning. Johnny Turbo's home run behind Ramon Flores' solo blast gives the Ducks a franchise record 7 home runs in a single game. For the Flock, 2 runs on 3 hits. There were no errors and 1 runner left on base. In the middle of the 6th, here in game number 1, the score is now Long Island 14 and Lancaster 0.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Johnny Turbo, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
This is it. Check it out. See what everyone's talking about. Let Nicola Pavers pave your way.
Bring
Bring your outdoor living dreams to life. Visit Nicolak's Outdoor Design Center at 200 Henry Street in Lindenhurst and see thousands of square feet of pavers, retaining walls, fire pits, and outdoor living accents on display. Only Nicolak paving stones are made with Paver Shield technology for more vibrant color options than anyone else. Visit Nicolak.com to request a free sample or their Outdoor Design Center at 200 Henry Street in Lindenhurst. Nicolak. Ask for it by name. You'll see the difference. Visit Nicolak.com. That's Nicolak.com.
Let Nicolak Paver. Nicolak Pavers. Pave your way. Pave your way.
It's been a historic game number 1 for the Long Island Ducks. A franchise record 7 home runs. And on the first full weekend of the NFL regular season, the Ducks have scored a pair of touchdowns and have kicked 2 extra points and lead at 14-0. Darren Downs remains in the game and fires strike 1 to Melvin Mercedes as the Barnstormers come up to bat for the 3rd time against the left-hander. Mercedes will be followed by Alejandro De Aza and Blake Galen. Mercedes is 0 for 1 with a walk. Fastball misses away, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Over here, Dylan.
I know the fans have been anxiously awaiting the answer to our in-game trivia question. We'll bring that to you now. We asked you, the fans of the Long Island Ducks, what 2 teams did Darren Downs pitch for in his Major League Baseball career? Bring you the answer after this 1-1. Rounded sharply to third, fielded cleanly by Romero, and he fires across the diamond in time, scored 5-3.
Right fielder, Alejandro.
The correct answer to our trivia question is the Detroit Tigers and the Houston Astros. Those are the 2 teams Darren Downs pitched for in his Major League Baseball career. He spent 3 seasons in the big leagues, 2 with the Tigers from 2012 to 2013, and 1 with the Houston Astros in 2014. Alejandro De Aza is 0 for 2. And you talk about an adrenaline rush for Darren Downs to start his big league career. We'll talk about that after this first pitch. Strike 1 on the inner half to De Aza. Darren Downs made 4 consecutive appearances to begin his Major League career over a span of 5 1/3 innings. He had a rubber arm. While a member of the Detroit Tigers. He combined to make 92 relief appearances, going 4-4 with a 4.76 earned run average and 84 strikeouts over 90 2/3 innings of work. Florida resident tossed a scoreless inning in his Major League Baseball debut on July 3rd, 2012. Line the other way, and it's going to drop in for a base hit. De Aza is going to try for 2, and the throw to second is not in time. What a strong throw from Ramon Flores into Steve Lombardozzi. De Aza, for some reason, deciding not to slide, and you better be safe, down 14-0. With only 5 offensive outs remaining in game number 1, but De Aza does arrive in safely with his team-leading 24th double of the season. And the Barnstormers have a runner in scoring position with 1 down for Blake Galen. And Galen will be lifted. I should say Galen was the designated hitter, and with a double hook, it's Devon Torrance who will bat in the pitcher spot for Blake Galen. First pitch is foul to the screen. So Devon Torrance stepping in. Switch hitter batting right against the left-hander Downs. For Torrance, this is game number 83. He's hitting .240. No home runs and 16 runs batted in. one pitch misses inside, 1 ball and 1 strike. Darren Downs made his Major League Baseball debut on July 3rd, 2012 as a member of the Detroit Tigers versus the Minnesota Twins. And he tossed a scoreless inning. And that began a stretch in which the Southpaw made 4 consecutive appearances to begin that Major League career. 5 1/3 innings in total. I was talking earlier about the fact that Darren Downs knows nothing but winning championships. He's been a part of 3 consecutive championship teams. 2-2 to Torrance. He won the Chinese professional baseball title in 2017 with the Lamigo Monkeys, the Mexican League crown with Sultanes de Monterrey in 2018, and of course, the latter of the 3, the Atlantic League championship with the Ducks back in 2019. Darren Downs is trying to make it 4 consecutive championships. How about that? Like I was saying, he's running out of fingers to put those championship rings on. He may have to go to the thumbs at some point. Two and 2 is the count to pinch hitter Devon Torrance. Alejandro De Alza at second with 1 away. Here in the 6th, swing and a miss. Knocked down by Hector Sanchez. He slaps the tag on Torrance. And that's now 5 strikeouts overall for Darren Downs.
First baseman Kelly Dugan.
2 down here in the 6th for Kelly Dugan. Dugan is 1 for 2. Lexington Legends Ballpark in Lexington, Kentucky. Lexington Legends lead the Gastonia Honey Hunters 7-6 as that game moves to the 7th inning of play. Lexington, the first half South Division champions in their inaugural season in the Atlantic League. Gastonia, 5.5 games behind High Point for first place in the second half of the South Division. They need to go on a run very quickly. Regency Furniture Stadium in Waldorf, Maryland, the York Revolution have a 2-0 lead over the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs in the top of the 4th inning. Later on tonight, the High Point Rockers host the West Virginia Power at Truist Point, a battle of the top 2 teams in the second half South Division. The Rockers and Power were tied going into the series opener on Friday. The Rockers have taken the first 2 games and have opened up a 2-game lead. Dugan, it's a fly ball down the left field line. That will land in the berm out of play as the scramble is on for an Atlantic League souvenir. The Yankees and Mets conclude the Subway Series tonight. 8:08 first pitch from Citi Field, the ESPN Sunday Night Baseball game. The Yankees led 5-0 after an inning and a half yesterday, but then the Mets came all the way back, only to lose that game late. Aaron Judge hit a pair of home runs. A Javi Baez error brought in the go-ahead run for the Yankees. So a heartbreaking loss for the Mets as they were oh so close from taking the first 2 games of round 2 of the Subway Series over the Yankees. Now instead it's a rubber game tonight in Flushing. Hit sharply to third, fielded by Romero, and the throw to first is in time. Side retired. Deaza is stranded at second base as Darren Downs puts up another 0 here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. For Lancaster, no runs on 1 hit and 1 runner left on base. Let's take this game to the top half of the 7th inning. The opener of this twin bill from Clipper Magazine Stadium. It's all Long Island as they lead it by the score of 14-0.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Daniel Fields, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
When we see Long Island, we see you. Because at Catholic Health, we know that it's your remarkable lives that breathe life into our island. So at every Catholic Health hospital, practice, and care facility, we're able to provide the highest quality, most innovative care for your body, because our culture cherishes your humanity. Long live Long Island.
Take your group out to the game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nicolak Dream Team, or put on a pregame performance. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks baseball. Good times every time.
Fans, the 2021 season of Ducks baseball is presented by Catholic Health. With a talented roster full of Major League experience and exciting promotions every game, you won't want to miss a second of the action as the Ducks get back to fun in 21. Tickets are now on sale for all Ducks home games at the Fairfield Properties Ballpark box office, online at liducks.com, or by calling 631-940-TIXX. Catholic Health, long live Long Island. We move to the top of the seventh of game number one. Both games slated for 7 innings of play as Davidson Romero leads off for the Flock. He'll be followed by Chris Shaw and Hector Sanchez. Romero takes the first pitch outside for ball one from Tyler Laporte, who's on in relief of Garrett Granitz. Granitz in his 1 inning allowed back-to-back solo home runs to Ramon Flores and Johnny Turbo. 2 runs on 3 hits. Grounded to third, fielded by Alleman, and he fires across the diamond to erase his opposite number. Romero now 2 for 4 with a grand slam and a walk.
Chris Shaw.
Chris Shaw is looking for his first hit of the afternoon, 0 for 3 with a walk. Every batter has reached base at least once for the Flock here in game one. Shaw looking for his first hit, the only Ducks batter in the lineup without a hit. Laporte, with that delay on the windup, fires strike 1 at 94 miles per hour to Shaw. One to Chris Shaw. $14 runs, 16 hits for the Ducks, and a franchise record 7 home runs in this ball game. 1 pitch is low and away, 2 balls and 1 strike. Game number 2 of our doubleheader will take place approximately 30 minutes after the conclusion of the opener. A pair of right-handers face off. Scott Harkin 5-0 with a 1.93 earned run average versus Brent Teller 3-0 with a 4.88 ERA. So the 2 starters in the nightcap have combined to go 8-0. That should be an interesting pitching matchup. Laporte falls behind 3-1. The 3-1 pitch is fouled out of play. As a long-suffering New York Jets fan, no surprise here. The Zach Wilson era is underway. Gangrene trailing the Carolina Panthers 16-0 midway through the third quarter. Shaw hits a fly ball to deep center field. Going back is Ladarius Clark. In front of the wall, he makes the catch. And that is a long, loud second out. Shaw gave it a ride, but Clipper Magazine Ballpark was just big enough to hold it. It is 363 feet into the gap in right center field. So 2 out and nobody on for Hector Sanchez. Sanchez is 1 for 3 with a solo home run and a walk. Tyler Laporte is making his 14th appearance, all in relief, 0-1 with a 10.45 earned run average. First pitch, breaking ball, misses down low for ball 1. Laporte enters this outing having pitched 10 1/3 innings, allowing 14 runs on 17 hits. 12 of the 14 runs have been earned. 4 walks and 8 strikeouts. 3 home runs surrendered. And a .370 batting average against. A 1-1 to Sanchez. In the dirt, 2 balls and 1 strike. Tyler Laporte is 6'1", 175 pounds. 24 years old, from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. This is his first year as a professional baseball player. He pitched collegiately at Southern University. 2-1 to Sanchez is off the plate. So Sam Darnold, after seeing his team that he was drafted by trade him away to Carolina so they could bring in newcomer Zach Smith, is getting the last laugh right now. The Jets trailing the Panthers 16-0. Sanchez grounds it to second, fielded by Mercedes, and he throws to first to end the inning. Later on today, the Giants will host the Denver Broncos in their opener at MetLife Stadium. It's a 1-2-3 frame in relief for Tyler Laporte in the top of the 7th. Last chance for the Barnstormers at game number 1. After 6.5 innings of play, get up and stretch out those arms and those legs. In the middle of the 7th, Long Island leads game number 1 by the score of 14-0.
Hey fans, this is pitching coach Darren Downs, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Sayville Ford, the no-fees dealer, has been family-owned and operated since 1957. Their state-of-the-art facility features a spacious showroom with a giant inventory of new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles. Plus, every vehicle comes with a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Some exclusions apply. And their service department is open from 6 a.m. to 1 a.m. with enclosed service drives for your convenience and comfort. Sayville Ford, Long Island's Ford giant, is conveniently located off exit 50 on Sunrise Highway or online at SayvilleFord.com.
Remember what life used to be like? Before the virus, before the isolation? Remember the sights, the sounds, and those incredible smells? Remember when you didn't have to be 6 feet apart and there were reasons to celebrate? Remember what that felt like? It's time to make new memories to remember. Welcome back. Get tickets at liducks.com. liducks.com.
Darren Downs out on the mound, looking for the complete game. It would be his first here in 2021. The Ducks, as a staff, have 3 complete games so far this season, and also 6 shutouts under their belt. Long Island Ducks wrap up their 3-game series with the York Revolution on Sunday, September 19th at Fairfield Properties Ballpark. Game time is slated for 1:35 p.m. with the ballpark gates opening at 12:35, 12:20 for full season ticket holders. It's Bark in the Park at the ballpark, so bring your favorite pup to the ballgame with you. It's also a Sunday Family Fun Day presented by Bethpage Federal Credit Union. Prior to the game, fans will be invited down for a catch on the field from 12:40 to 1 o'clock, and at the conclusion of the game, children of all ages are invited to take part in Kids Run the Bases. To purchase tickets to that game and to all remaining Long Island Ducks regular season games and postseason games, visit the Fairfield Properties Ballpark box office, call 631-940-TIXX, or visit us on the web at liducks.com. 1-0 is the count to Ladarius Clark, leading off the last of the 7th here in game number 1 of our doubleheader. Game 2 scheduled to take place approximately 30 minutes after the conclusion of this one. That is a 7-inning affair as well. Clark will be followed by Blake Alleman and Trayvon Robinson, 5, 6, and 7 in the order. Clark is 1 for 2 with an infield single. Clark lifts it in the air to deep left field. Going back is Ramon Flores, and right in front of the Wegmans advertising sign in left field, he makes the catch for out number 1. Clark gave that one a ride, but ball is just a little bit short. Darren Downs has now erased the leadoff batter in 5 consecutive innings and 6 of the last 7 innings as well. Blake Alleman is over 2. He's popped out twice. First pitch fastball misses inside for ball 1. Boy, if Darren Downs can go the distance, now thrown 92 pitches overall, that would really help the Ducks moving forward. They'd have a fresh bullpen for the nightcap. In game number 2, we have Scott Harkin on the mound, who's 5-0 with a 1.93 ERA. A brief post-game show after the opener as we set the table for our nightcap. We'll bring you the final numbers in this game and wrap it up quickly. The 2-1 is a fly ball to deep right center field. Johnny Turbo takes a look, and that ball is out of here. Blake Alleman gets the Barnstormers on the scoreboard for the first time this afternoon with an opposite field solo home run. And it's now 14-1 in favor of the Ducks. For Alleman, that is 20 home runs on the season and 48 runs batted in. Darren Downs sees the shutout go by the wayside, but now still 2 outs away from the complete game as he surrenders his 6th round tripper in 2021. The ball is really carrying here today at Clipper Magazine Stadium. 0-1 is the count to Trayvon Robinson, who is 0 for 2. Historic game number 1 here for the Flock. Franchise record 7 home runs. Grounded too short to his right. Frias gobbles it up and throws to first in time. Score at 6-3. And now the Barnstormers are down to their final out here in the opener. Anthony Perrone steps in. Perrone 1 for 2 with a double, his 14th this season. Ducks 1 out away from their 8th consecutive victory, looking to hand the Barnstormers their 8th straight loss. Downs fires ball 1 to Perrone. The Ducks looking to their Atlantic League best record, which is now 54-39. Trying to make it 3 in a row on this 7-game road trip. And also attempting to improve to 9-1 during this 14-game stretch against both Southern Maryland and Lancaster. The Ducks took 6 of 7 from the Barnstormers and Blue Crabs back at Fairfield Properties Ballpark. This is game 3 of the back end of 7 games all on the road. Fly ball right field, giving chase is Johnny Turbo in the corner. He makes the catch and the ball game is over. Darren Downs goes the distance on a historic game number 1 for the Long Island Ducks as they win their 8th straight overall and take the opener by the final score of 14-1. For the Barnstormers in the last of the 7th, 1 run on 1 hit and nobody left on base. The final score this afternoon in game number 1 of our single admission doubleheader in 7 innings of play. It was the Long Island Ducks 14 and the Lancaster Barnstormers 1. The post-game show is coming up next.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Johnny Turble, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey kids, are you ready to be part of the coolest club in town? If so, sign up today for the Long Island Ducks Kids Club presented by Bethpage Federal Credit Union. Children 14 and under will receive exclusive perks that only come with being a member, including a free ticket to a Ducks game, a free commemorative yearbook, 10% off at the Waddle Inn Shop, and much more. They'll also receive priority access to skip the line during Kids Run the Bases at all Sunday home games. Sign up today by visiting liducks.com or by calling 631-940-3825, and we'll see you at the ballpark.
This is it. Check it out. See what everyone's talking about. Let Nicolak Pavers pave your way.
Bring your outdoor living dreams to life. Visit Nicolak's Outdoor Design Center at 200 Henry Street in Lindenhurst and see thousands of square feet of pavers, retaining walls, fire pits, and outdoor living accents on display. Only Nicolak paving stones are made with Paver Shield technology for more vibrant color options than anyone else. Visit Nicolak.com to request a free sample or their Outdoor Design Center at 200 Henry Street in Lindenhurst. Nicolak. Ask for it by name. You'll see the difference. Visit Nicolak.com. That's Nicolak.com.
Let Nicolak Pavers pave your way. Pave your way.
Mike Moore back with you from Clipper Magazine Stadium here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Welcome to the postgame show. It was a franchise-setting game number 1 for the Long Island Ducks as they take the opener of this twin bill in 7 innings. 14-1 was the final score. The Long Island Ducks set a franchise record by hitting 7 home runs, breaking the previous record of 6 round-trippers in a single game set by the Ducks back on July 31st, 2011 versus the Road Warriors. So 10 years later, the Ducks have a new franchise record for home runs in a single game with 7. As we take a look at the final numbers in this afternoon's contest from Clipper Magazine Stadium. For the Long Island Ducks, 14 runs, 16 hits, no errors, and 8 men left on base. For the Lancaster Barnstormers, 1 run, 5 hits, 2 errors. They stranded 4. The winning pitcher is Darren Downs as he goes the distance for his first complete game of the season, improving to 4-4. Dominic DiSabatino suffers a loss. He drops to 9-7. And the time of the game was 2 hours and 31 minutes. So the Ducks win their 8th straight game and improve to an Atlantic League best 55-39 overall, 19-16 in the second half, and 23-20 on the road. As they, right now, for the moment, take a half-game lead over the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs for first place in the second half of the North Division standings. The Ducks have won 11 of their last 15 games as well. The Barnstormers dropped their season-high 8th consecutive game, fall to 44-50 overall, 14-20 in the second half, 23-27 here at Clipper Magazine Stadium, and they dropped to 0-6 on this 7-game homestand. The Barnstormers now 4.5 games behind the Ducks as they have dropped 10 of 13 and 16 of their last 23 games overall. So a very impressive franchise-setting day for the Long Island Ducks as they hit 7 home runs, breaking the original record of 6 versus the Road Warriors back in July of 2011. It was a terrific performance all around for the Ducks. And now, in the nightcap, They'll send right-hander Scott Harkin to the mound, who's 5-0 with a 1.93 earned run average. He'll be opposed by fellow righty Brett Teller, 3-0 with a 4.88 ERA. First pitch in the nightcap is scheduled to take place in approximately 30 minutes from right now. So we invite you to join us for our next Long Island Ducks broadcast, which will be game number 2 of this single admission doubleheader in approximately 30 minutes from now. We'll have complete coverage of that game right here on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network as we bring you the nightcap of our twin bill, also scheduled for 7 innings of play. We want to thank everybody for joining us here in game number 1, and we invite you to return for the nightcap in about a half an hour. But until then, we thank you so much for tuning into Ducks Baseball this afternoon across the globe on LIDucks.com, on YouTube.com/DucksBaseball, and on Facebook Live, making us a part of your Sunday afternoon entertainment. So that's going to do it for now. From Clipper Magazine Stadium here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Once again, our final score in game number 1 of our single admission doubleheader in 7 innings. It was the Long Island Ducks 14 and the Lancaster Barnstormers 1. For our entire crew here at the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network, I'm Mike Moore saying thanks so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday afternoon to Sunday evening. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you again with game number 2 in about 30 minutes from now. Good afternoon, everybody, and we'll speak to you again in about a half an hour. Have a great day.